يمكن ما تتخيلون معي أن الإبل العربية الأصيلة وجدت في القارتين الأمريكية والأسترالية، ويمكن كلنا أيضا نعرف أنه حصان الكاوبوي كان له دور في اكتشاف هالقارة الأمريكية. لكن اللي ما ممكن يتخيله البعض أن الإبل العربية الأصيلة ساهمت في اكتشاف واستيطان هالقارة البعيدة، خصوصا في أمريكا الشمالية وتحديدا في غربها.
دوغلاس بام الشغوف بتربية الجمال وصاحب مزرعة جمال أمريكي ورئيس القسم التثقيفي لجمعية أصحاب مزارع الجمال في أمريكا الشمالية، حكى لنا عن تاريخ وصول الجمال للقارة الأمريكية من أكثر من 170 سنة.
The U.S. has a surprising history of camels. Back in the 1850s, our government actually imported camels. They were used as pack animals for our military as we moved west, and primarily to carry water. They'd have large wooden kegs. They're carrying 200 kilos, 400, 500 kilos sometimes per camel. There were stretches where the U.S. Army would use these camels where there'd be no water for 1 week, 10 days, 2 weeks. And without the camels, then these movements out west in the 19th century wouldn't have been possible. The west of America is desert. What better animal than the camel? There's a really interesting part of our story with the camels in the U.S. in the 19th century. Politics really came into play, and there were people who were pro-camel and there were people who were anti-camel. But at the end of the day, our flirtation with camels in the 19th century seems a little short-lived. But then through places that maybe seem more natural in the U.S. these days, circuses, zoos, of course there were successive camel importations. But really by the mid-20th century, you start to see private camel ownership on the rise. And today in America, we have this vibrant association that brings together camel owners. In the U.S. now, we've got between 6,000 and 8,000 camels, the majority of them all in private hands.
I'm an American camel owner.
I'm an American camel owner.
ومن ضمن هؤلاء المربين الأمريكيين قابلنا السيدة فاليري كرينشو، والتي تملك مزرعة للإبل في ولاية كانساس منذ 18 عاما، وتشغل منصب الأمين العام لجمعية أصحاب مزارع الجمال في أمريكا الشمالية، ولديها عشق عميق للإبل مما جعلها تنمي هواية فريدة من نوعها.
We go overseas and people are like, what, there are camels in America? And we're like, yes, there are, and they're doing things. They're producing fiber, they're producing milk, they provide recreation. And so our goal is to bring all of the camel owners together and figure out how we can promote the products, promote the culture of the camels, disseminate proper information about the camels. The public isn't always as educated as they think they are about camels, so to get people to understand the many facets of camels and what they do for humans and how they've interacted all these many years.
كيف ولماذا انتشرت ثقافة الجمال في كل قارات العالم حتى وصلت لأمريكا وأوروبا وأستراليا؟